It all began with a family vacation out west and a stop near Mount St. Helens in the mid-1980s. Larry Hall had worked for 3M Company for years in the logistics area and decided it was time to move on.
We all remember when that happened because we were on our family vacation in Montana, and I believe he pulled over to a payphone and called in and said, "I resign" at that time. So I think he had his aha moment that he could do it himself or do it better.
He started Logistics Planning Services, or LPS, and Nathan and his siblings Justin and Kirsten had no idea what that meant at the time.
Our extent in the business in the earlier days was putting stickers on 3 1/4 floppy disks. You know, the internet had just started. We were the first out there with our rating engine for our customers to be able to, find out what it costs to, and who to ship with when they're moving freight from point A to point B. But for the longest point, our only involvement in the company, we didn't know what freight logistics was.
Larry continued to build the business, and the 3 kids went off to school and into different professions. Eventually, they each found their respective skills could help LPS grow further. Kirsten became CEO, Justin its president, and Nathan its vice president of marketing, and they each contributed to making the company even stronger. Over the past 3 years, revenues have grown 153%, while the culture Larry established has flourished.
For me, it all kind of comes back to what Larry and Pam instilled from the beginning is how, as you grow, do you continue to try to keep a family kind of culture? And then, at the end of the day, people want to do business with people. You can have all the technology in the world, but when things go wrong, you want to know that you can pick up a phone and get somebody on the other end. And, we've stressed that from day one here.
The younger generation also has added to LPS's culture by extending how its employees can give back to the community through its Culture Club, which collects employees' input and determines which causes will be supported by the company. Yet the second-generation leaders also face the challenge of now extending LPS's culture as it grows.
It gets harder the more people as you have, and trying to remember all the names of people who work for you and letting them know that, especially in the era now of technology and millennials who do a lot of communication by text, letting them know that a phone call is still the best way to talk to your customers and ask them how things are going and what we can be doing for them better.
Another challenge, as well as perhaps LPS's greatest strength, is that the new generation of leaders come with differing viewpoints and ideas.
We each sit in different seats and different perspectives in the company. So we can have different angles on what we think we need to be doing internally to maybe drive efficiency or to reduce costs and different perspectives and angles of outside influences on the company. What do we need to do to continue to stay relevant? It's more than a business, and there is no such thing as personal life and work life. They're together. When you have 5 people on a business, you've got 5 families. With their entire kind of, financial life at stake, as well as 130 people that work for you. So there's a lot of pressure when it comes to decision making.
Most of the time, however, everyone concurs with what needs doing. And even in those instances where they do not, they all still agree on one thing, that the conversation will ultimately better the company.
Passion is a good thing. If we didn't, I'd be more afraid of where we'd be and what we wanted to do. If we didn't, I'll bring something, to the table. So 80% of the time, we're all kind of lockstep of what we need to do because it's pretty obvious. It's the other 20% of the time where we can have some good conversations about what we want to do. But again, it comes with the territory.